Hi all, just doing a quick DCC simple fit out on this BR Class 85 from Trix Marklin. I'm going to install an ESU 21 pin V4 chip there, looks like that. Let's get it out of the box, that's what it looks like in the packaging when you buy it. Just slide it out. Comes out quite nicely, that. There we go, a box like that. And then, just pull that out. And get the ice block. Instructions. Usually a detail pack as well in there. And that's how they come packaged like that. This is probably... not sure exactly how old this model is actually, or it's immaculate. It's second hand but in immaculate condition. There we go. So pull out the flap, undo it, do the packaging, looks like that. There we go, BR Class 85. Stunning model. There we go. This has got an articulated chassis. Yeah, the detailing, there's not a lot of cab detail because the motor's in there. Because it's got an unusual flexible chassis, so it can negotiate tight curves. There's not a lot of space in there inside the boiler for a sound speaker. It's going to be really awkward, so it's going to be a non-sound, but it is a fine model. Detailing's not bad on the body. I've seen better from other Marklin Trix models. This is it's not up to mega high standards, but it's okay. Drive gear is absolutely fantastic. The drive gear and the rods, connecting rods, is up to standard. There's nothing wrong there, it's beautiful. On this model you've got to tip upside down and remove the screws to the front of the boiler. There's 2 screws either side. These are special screws to enable the body to flex slightly when it goes around corners. So I'll just take the 2 screws out. Careful. Yeah, they're a special type of screw, so the body can shift and flex on the centre part of the screw, so you don't want to lose them. You've got to be careful putting them back in if you've got one of these models and you're doing a fit out on it. You have to excuse, I've got no tripod. I broke my tripod, so I fell out the attic. So I'm just doing, I've got no, that's why most of my videos recently have been on a smartphone. Not been touching a normal camera, so that explains that. Just a quick tip, every now and again I magnetise with screwdrivers so they can pick up screws easily. Used to using a magnetiser, demagnetiser. Now and again I'll just charge them up with that. So the screws are never going to drop off at the end of the screwdriver. And also I tend to use, which I've shown in the past, a magnetic tray, putting screws on so they don't fall off. So then this body just lifts forward, or up and then forward out the actual boiler, from the boiler part. There we go, we got that. And then the boiler body is plastic but reinforced with metal on the inside. It's got a metal part embedded, so it's quite heavy, and it's got a nice matte finish there. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's a strange one this, because half of this body is metal and the other half is plastic. Say 50%. Top part, the boiler, around here, all that is metal. The rest of it is plastic. Very well done. Metal smoke deflectors. So there we go, that's the main chassis and wheel assembly. Really nice valve gear, rods. It's got a function for a smoke generator. We just need to get that front blanking chip out. Got a high efficiency motor. It's a nice one, that. Fairly quiet and quite efficient, works at low speed very nicely. And you can see how that chassis flexes. This is all-wheel drive. Very well done. I think it's all-wheel pickup as well. Yeah, looks like it. Including the front and back wheels, single bogies. Get a new chip in there now. I'll sort of chip out. You've got to make sure when you're inserting a 21 pin chip that the flat side goes towards the circuit board and not the raised side, which is a common fault, mistake. I've done it myself, putting the raised part towards the circuit board. It looks like that part goes towards the circuit board, it doesn't on these particular chips and the lens chips. Flat side, line it up, and there we go. Slight push, there we go, in. Could possibly put a tiny speaker there, which I have done in one of the other similar models, but it's really difficult. This one flexes a lot and there's not a lot of space for a speaker really. So just going to leave it like that. Just fire it up, see if it works. So I've loaded up Lock Sound V4 software, logged it on, and the next thing we're going to do is update decoder firmware, because it's a new one that's never been used before. So press that. It's upgrading the decoder firmware to the latest firmware possible. So that's just reading the decoder information, now writing the new decoder, so it'll work to the most efficient possible. So it's doing that. The programming track, and obviously it's going through PC software, out the PC into that box, the programmer, then out of that box through the decoder tester, out of there into the tracks, along the tracks up into the rolling road and into the chip. And that's what's happening there. It should be done in a minute. Yeah, so now it's done. It's got driver's cab. Load up the driver's cab interface, press go, check the lights. Lights are working. And then just, there we go. Very nice. A bit of glitch in there because there's not a lot of weight without the body, because there's a lot of weight in this body, so that'll make it work flawlessly then. speed step 1. It's beautiful that. The thing I'm going to do is change it to 85 because it's class 85. That's what I normally do as a decoder address. Just write data. There's not much I need to do on this. I mean, you can add the battery backups on these chips. If you've got a small base, a locomotive, small wheelbase, you can do all sorts with this particular chip. But it's only a basic setup on this. That's it, it's all done, ready to rock and roll on the layout, put a body on. That's it. And there we go with the body on. Smooth. Nice smooth operation. I think there was about 10 of these made. Class 85s in the Black Forest area, I think they operated from. About 1931 I think they were built from, around that year, and I think they were retired about 1961. Last area they were working in is Black Forest area, Germany, industrial area I think. So yeah, they're a really good workhorse apparently. So yeah, this one's BR 85009. Right, so I got it running around the track. I discovered a problem, it was stalling on my double slips in certain areas, so I had to completely dismantle it, take all the contacts off, and found that it was over oiled. And oil was all over the contacts. I had to neutralise all the contacts, and now it's running perfect through all the point work. Yeah, just wipe off excess oil off the contacts very carefully and use Trap Magic to neutralise any oil. You can also use that to get around the wheels. You get a little stick with a brush on the end, flexible. Really good, highly recommend this stuff, it's brilliant. So I'm going to bring it in now onto its turntable slot. It's working perfect now. And this particular loco is actually, it's virtually indestructible the way it's built. The motor mechanism is a little bit loud. I'm really chuffed with this one now. And go speed step 1, hopefully. There we go. So that's another good one to the fleet. One I've been after for quite a while actually. Thanks for watching.